Now, the Hong Kong and Shanghai Hotels Limited is proudly Asia's oldest surviving hotel group. Of course, they're the parent company of the iconic Peninsula Hotels Group, which operate worldwide 12 hotels in iconic cities such as New York, Chicago, and of course their flagship, which was built, or rather opened in 1926, the Peninsula Hong Kong. Now I'm standing here on the shores of the majestic Bosporus in Istanbul. The hotel is located right on the crossroads of East and West, the cradle of civilizations, whatever you want to call it. This magnificent city is home to more than 16, possibly 17 million people, and is a true paradox where Europe meets Asia. I'm on the European side, and the hotel's location could not get more beautiful. You've got the Golden Horn right to the back of me, with such famous monuments as the Hagia Sophia, the Topkapı Palace, Sultanahmet Mosque, and of course the ancient part of Istanbul, Sarayburnu. And then over here you've got the majestic Bosphorus Strait, which is just one of the most beautiful, most magnificent vistas you can get. Today, I'll be meeting Jonathan Crook, the managing director of the Peninsula Istanbul, a seasoned hotelier who's been with the Peninsula Group for many years at the helm of many of its rather impressive properties. And we're gonna now tour the hotel, and Jonathan later on will take us around this magnificent property. I'm Alf Sarper, reporting for Economy Middle East. Jonathan Crook, thank you very much indeed for having us here at your wonderful Peninsula Istanbul Hotel. You famously opened in February this year, and here your role is managing director of an iconic hotel along the shores of the Bosphorus. Now, there's quite stiff competition along the shores of the Bosphorus. I'd really like to understand, what does the Peninsula brand bring here that the rest might not have, possibly?
We bring a very different attention to detail in many ways. The Peninsula luxury, I guess, of what we're delivering, and through what I call very genuine and humble service. And in Turkey, it makes it very easy because the Turkish people have such warm hearts. And so with the combination of the detailed design, interior design, I think, and again, the location right on the water, on the Bosphorus, overlooking the old town, the Hagia Sophia, the Topkapı Palace, is world class. You can't beat it. Where the other hotels have different locations along the water. So it's very much about where you want to be, but if you want to be in the heart of the city, be in walking distance of the main sort of tourist World Heritage sites, and in the Karaköy area with Galata Tower behind us, next to the new Galata Port cruise terminal where all the shopping and the restaurants are. It's a perfect location.
Wonderful, and off the back of that, I think we'd love to see more of your hotel.
We have 4 buildings on 250 meters of waterfront. So this is actually the heart of the hotel. And this used to be what was the old ferry and cruise terminal, built in 1937. So it has a very rich heritage. It's very meaningful to the local population and the people, because a lot of families and members used to come through here traveling, and this used to be a passport control before you get onto a boat going to Greece or through to the Black Sea and everything. So a lot of historical significance. And what's lovely to note is that we worked very closely with the Heritage Board. So the interior design, though designed by Zeynep Fadıloglu, who's a Turkish lady who did the entire hotel, has been very closely replicates what was here before. So we had to basically rebuild it and keep in line with the history of the building as well. So now we're just leaving the lobby. We were just left there. Now, if you look behind you, you can see the majesty of this first terminal building, which forms the lobby, but it has these incredible, we have 22 room categories in 177 rooms. We have such mixture of suites and opportunities for guests to stay, from these spectacular terrace rooms here. We have double height veranda terrace rooms here, and garden suites as well. So there's so many different combinations. But of course the lobby extends, as you can see here, right through to the water behind you, and then these great views to the old town. So the historical significance of sitting here, enjoying a breakfast or a dinner with our live music, which is outside in the evenings, is spectacular. And of course the lobby continues because we have these beautiful outdoor little niches and dining areas. And then, as you can see, we leave the lobby building and the terminal building, and we come to our third building, which is built in 1910, which the two buildings on each side of the terminal building are actually the administration building of the maritime authorities. And this is called the Tile Building, or Çinili Han. You're better at Turkish than me. Because of the significance of the Belgian tiles. And of course this is another building which was totally renovated, not rebuilt, it was structurally quite sound, but we took all the tiles off, they've all been numbered and historically preserved. But it's all guest rooms, there's 55 rooms here, and again some beautiful garden suites, and you can see there's windows floor to ceiling which look out to this incredible Bosporus and Golden Horn view as well. As we walk along the gardens, which actually I haven't explained yet, these gardens behind us and throughout the property were designed by Enzo Enya out of Switzerland. And he's a very well-known garden architect. He's very well known for working with King Charles and a lot of private homes throughout the world. And we were lucky enough that he constructed and designed all the gardens. We actually flew in 260 trees from Italy, for example, just to complete what you see around you. And then of course you have certain grass areas and lawn areas, and of course this backdrop to the Golden Horn from all our guest rooms is quite spectacular.
Absolutely.
Quite spectacular.
Absolutely.
And then we head up to what we call the warehouse building, which is the new building of the property. And this again has some incredible corner suites and balconied rooms, as you can see along the top. But what's most importantly, it houses our ballroom.
Yes.
Where we do a lot of social events, weddings, etc. And what's really impressive is the proximity of the ballroom next to the water and these Medina umbrellas.
Yes.
Which are 16 meters wide and create the shade and the protection from the sun, etc. if you have events here in the evening. So it's really magical. And last but not least, at the end we have a gate which allows just for residents to enter through to Galata Port, the shopping, the restaurants. And we have a Heli Port there, which is very important, so you can fly in by helicopter. And we have 6 golf carts, Peninsula Green of course, which are allowed to pick you up or take you to restaurants or meet you a helicopter as well. Actually, I'd like to show you this Ragmagula piece, which is part of our contemporary art design. And just adds a bit of fun to the gardens, obviously being a fish so near to the Bosphorus. And he came here, he positioned it how he wished to see it, and again just shows our investment in the local contemporary art scene as well. And later we'll just take you down and you'll see another wonderful piece.
Great.
I'd love to just take your eyes up to the rooftop of the terminal building, because you can see the trees and the clock tower most importantly, and this is actually the location of Gallada, which is our rooftop signature restaurant. Right. And this is, we're very proud to actually be hosting and working with Fatih Tutak, who is Turkey's only 2-star Michelin chef. The awards came here last year, and he has devised an incredible concept, Turk-Asian, taking the journey of the Silk Road and taking all the herbs, spices. It allows us as a Chinese-inspired company to have Peking duck, and at the same time an incredible blend of Turk and Asian cuisine. That follows on to our outdoor swimming pool, which is one of 2 swimming pools on the property. It's 25 meters long, so it's a serious lap pool, and 5 meters wide, has a jacuzzi, and as you can see, it's right on the water. So welcome to the 5th floor.
Thank you very much.
And on the rooftop is also part of the suite. So this is a 500 square meter suite. And it's really quite spectacular. So we'll take you through the guest corridor, again admiring the Aragula black and white photography, which was Armenian Turkish gentleman, very well known, one of the most famous photographers of Turkey, and really a lot of photographs taken of the Karaköy area. So here we are, the Peninsula Suite.
The Peninsula, and famously, you don't call it the presidential suite. It's
always the Peninsula Suite in all our hotels. Please, let me do the honors.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we're here in the suite. Now let me show you, as you enter, you come to this incredible study. And the view, I'm just standing back here, again, through to the old town, and this beautiful sort of contemporary, but still has this real respect of the original heritage of the building. And all our Peninsula Suites always have a private study area for our guests. And then as we go through, through to the living room. I won't say much because I think it's just quite a magical moment with the views. Absolutely. And the beautiful interior design that Zeynep Fadıloglu has put together with this blend of Turkish detail through the beautiful mother of pearl on the furniture, the beautiful marble flooring, the grand piano, and the views, of course, to the Bosporus.
The floor-to-ceiling windows, really,
yes,
they are wonderful.
Yep.
This is absolutely beautiful.
Let me show you the fireplace, of course, for the winter months. We always have a telescope in all our rooms.
Yes, indeed.
And then let's go to the balcony and sort of get that. As you can see, no noise right now, but as you open these doors, and
you're
voila.
suddenly in the Golden Horn.
There you are.
Right in the heart of Istanbul.
It's really quite spectacular.
It really is.
And you can see the 7 hills of Istanbul, they call it,
yes.
Each with a representative mosque sitting on them. And then as you go back into the suite, we come past the grand piano and into your own private dining room. This can accommodate up to 10 guests as well. Actually, on this side of the suite is all bulletproof glass. Obviously, we might attract some very important clientele,
yes. Yeah.
So we need to have that security element. So let's walk back to the master bedroom. So this suite actually has 2 bedrooms. It has an interconnecting room, which is a second bedroom. And on this floor, there's 5 other rooms. So it very quickly becomes part of a traveling group or family, and you can occupy the entire floor. In the hallway here, we have the staircase, which will connect directly to the suite. So we'll go upstairs shortly. So beautifully furnished, a lot of the elements of the Turkish gold embroidery above the bed, incredible Turkish linens, of course, which are beautifully represented in this country, and again, views over to the Golden Horn. Leaving the bedroom into this beautifully appointed bathroom, please go ahead with these incredible marbles and detail through the etchings on the marble. And then if you have a suite like this, you need your own private gym. And then after you've had a little gym workout, I think it's time for a hammam.
Hammam, indeed, yes. Especially in Istanbul.
So after you've had a workout, nothing like a hammam. So you have your own private hammam. We enter the tiptivity area, and then please go ahead into your private hammam.
Thank you. And as a Turk, we always check this. And yes,
of course. Good temperature?
Yes, good temperature.
Let's go upstairs to your private swimming pool.
Oh, right, okay. That was a surprise.
Here we are. This is the quintessential rooftop terrace in Istanbul.
Absolutely.
It's all part of the Peninsula Suite. It has a private access. It's an incredible location. Here you see the Galata Tower, your own private heated swimming pool, so year-round you can enjoy it. An area for sunbathing, and then we go through to this beautiful family table, and you look behind you to this incredible World Heritage Site view over the Bosporus and to the Golden Horn, and then again, as you said, up and down the Bosporus. It's really such a magical and an incredible destination, and this is really the heart of the hotel.
As you say,
from a guest experience point of view.
This is probably one of them, or maybe the most spectacular terrace I've seen in Istanbul. The fact that it's a private terrace. Well, on that note, Jonathan Cook, thank you very much indeed for this wonderful tour of your hotel.
Thank you very much.
It really is one of the most impressive hotels. The hospitality has been wonderful. It's a great location. We congratulate you on the hotel and thank you for your kind hospitality and wishing you all the best with everything here in this wonderful Istanbul, in the wonderful peninsula.
Thank you. And come back too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.